What is going on today, guys? It is the Black Lantern Brooklyn Vale. I know what you're thinking. This all looks different and whatnot, but this is a brand, well, not a brand new, but it's a different format that we're trying out. It's done on the Discord channel, or the Discord website, I guess. But it's going to be cool. You have all 6 of our beautiful faces on here, and it's going to be a great match today. We have Zaddeus Z-Man Smith taking on Dan Skip Allen, both guys having, fortunately, 0-2 and 0-1 records. So we're looking to get those W's. I am joined today by 2 great co-hosts. One of them probably the friendliest rival ever, the vicious Trollop, Jessica Morgan. Jess, how are we doing today?
Oh, so glad that it's the evening and I can just sit here in my pajamas and do some trivia with y'all.
Well, thank you. And joining me as well today as a co-host, he is the leader of Atomic Nation, one-time #1 contender for the belt, Jeremy the Adam Adams. Jeremy, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm so excited to be back here in Jukebox. You know, I love this. I love this format that you do. It's so great to be back, and I'll try to keep my singing to a minimum tonight.
Alrighty. Jeremy, would you like to take the honors of doing some pregame interviews, maybe getting into the head of our opponents?
Sure. All right. I guess I'll start with Zaddeus.
Yo.
All right. Zaddeus, so what's his record? I'm sorry.
His record is 0-2.
Okay. Zaddeus, so looking at your third game tonight here, and unfortunately your record is 0-2, but, you know, maybe they say third time's a charm. How are you feeling?
I am feeling like I can finally exercise that ghost that is Liam Womack that has haunted me my first matchup. And hopefully I can get that win tonight. May's been a good month for me, so hopefully it carries over tonight. But I know my competitor's no slouch, so it just comes down to the luck of the questions, in my opinion.
Absolutely. So what are you hoping to get, like, in round 2? What kind of categories do you think would give you that W tonight?
If I could get something in the 90s or possibly 2000s or maybe a little Backstreet Boys action or something like that, maybe it could be my ball game, but who knows?
Absolutely. Well, we're all pulling for you, and hopefully it's a great match tonight.
Thank you, man.
All right. Absolutely. And next we're going to go to a good buddy of mine, Dan Skip Allen. He's a 0-1 record here, but he's looking to get that W tonight too. How are you feeling, Dan?
I'm feeling a little hot. It's about 95 degrees in Florida right now, and my air conditioning's not working.
Uh-oh. Still think you can answer some music questions, though?
I'm hoping if they're in the realm of rock and roll of any form, 80s, 90s, alternative, metal, anything, you know, hair bands, 70s, maybe I might get 1 or 2 right.
I think you can do better than that. You're a great competitor, Dan, and we're pulling for you tonight. All right, well, I guess that's going to about do it there. You know, good luck to both competitors tonight. I love both these guys.
Alrighty. Let's get into it. Round 1, guys, is going to work like this. We have 8 questions from 8 predetermined categories. Each question is going to be worth 1 point. You have 15 seconds to write down your answer. Once the time is up, you will speak as well as reveal your answer. Keep in mind that you do have 3 repeats as well as a challenge rule. Any questions before we start?
Yeah, I was wondering, could we make sure that Zaddeus gets some Motown questions?
we will.
I think I can do that, maybe. Right?
We will do our darndest. Alrighty, guys. Question number 1 is going to come in the category of soundtracks. Name 3 artists featured on the soundtrack for the coming-of-age classic Confused.
Could you repeat, please, Brooklyn?
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. That was probably an audio thing on my end. Question 1, category soundtracks. Name 3 artists featured on the soundtrack for the coming-of-age classic Dazed and Confused. Probably one of my wife's favorite films of all time. A great soundtrack, a lot of nostalgia.
Yeah. So great. Just can't beat this movie.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Zaddeus. We'll go to Zaddeus first.
I just got two. I put Led Zeppelin and Blondie by chance.
Those are incorrect. Mr. Skip Allen.
I actually asked for a repeat, but you must not have heard me. I only got CCR, Clearwater Revival.
That is also unfortunately incorrect. We are looking for Rick Derringer, Foghat, Alice Cooper, Black Oak, Arkansas, ZZ Top, Nazareth, Ted Nugent, The Runaways, Sweet, War, Lynyrd Skynyrd, Deep Purple, Kiss, or Black Sabbath.
See, if I had ever seen the movie, I probably could have got one of them.
That might be helpful.
If I had more time, I might have been able to get more answers.
Did you say Aerosmith, by the way?
Oh no, I did not say Aerosmith. The very first song in the movie.
Very first song in the movie. Just had to get that in there.
Alrighty, Jess, can you take us to question number 2?
Alrighty. This one's in the category of 90s. What Soundgarden tune contains the repeated lyrics, "Feel the rhythm with your hands, steal the rhythm while you can"?
Oh, I know this. Oh, man.
I may have been in high school when this song was big, so my inner teenager is screaming for these guys to get this.
This is definitely a song that we have belted out at work. Very fun song to sing along to. And we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. We'll go to Dan first.
I think it's Spoon Man.
Spoon Man is absolutely correct for 1 point.
Yes.
And Z-Man.
Yeah, I put Black Hole on it.
Wow.
The right album, the wrong song. All right, guys, your third question is going to be in the category of covers. What 1982 Phil Collins song is a cover of a Supreme song released in 1966?
What a very fun song. Love. Just one you can snap your fingers to, dance along.
I'm a big Phil lover. I guess my number one guilty pleasure, I guess you would say, is Phil Collins. So again, I'm screaming for these guys to get this.
Alrighty. And we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. We will go to Zaddeus first.
Complete guess. Where did our love go?
That is incorrect. We will go to Dan next.
Yeah, I got it wrong, but I should know this because I love Phil Collins growing up as a kid. I put Colors.
Incorrect. Jeremy, could you give us the correct answer, please?
You can't hurry, love. Oh, you'll just have to wait.
You said love don't come easy. All right, guys.
Give and take.
Question number 4 is going to be a follow-up question. How many founding members were there in the Supremes? Supremes, of course, one of the great Motown groups, rhythm and blues, right up there with the Temptations and
the Ronettes.
Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Dan, what do you first?
Well, I hope I got this. I put 3.
So close. And Zaddeus.
Yeah.
No, we were looking for 4.
3 was like after, but they lost one. Yeah.
All right, Jess. Question number 5, please.
All right, you're gonna make me rap. Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Category is hip hop. What Busta Rhymes song would you hear the lyrics? It's like inch by inch and step by step. I'm closing in on your position, and destruction is my mission. Though 8 is not enough, your whole squad better duck. It's like switch when I bust. Now your whole crew is dust.
So much better than I would have done.
I shall award 10 points to Gryffindor for that excellent reading.
Go to Zaddeus. Don't even ask me.
All right, we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Dan, do you have anything?
0. I have nothing.
No. Zaddeus.
I think it's Hit 'em High.
That is correct.
Hit 'em high is correct.
All right. All right, guys. Your next one is in the category of classics. and it is not okay for you to miss this, Dan. All right. What 60s pop rock group includes the members Peter Tork, Mickey Dolenz, Davy Jones, and Michael Nesmith? This one's close to my heart.
Yeah.
Mainly because of my dad.
Yeah. There's one song in particular that really attaches to me, for sure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are these guys believers? Zaddeus, we'll go to you first.
Is it the Monkees?
The Monkees is absolutely correct for 1 point. And Dan.
Yay, I'm not mad at him.
All right, clean sweep.
Even though he misspelled it, he still got it.
I like to mess around.
All right, guys. Question number 7 is going to come in Jeremy's favorite category: album release dates.
Oh, I sure would have known this.
Led Zeppelin 4, L.A. Women by The Doors, and What's Going On by Marvin Gaye are albums released in what year?
I would put this in like one of the top 3 years ever for like popular music.
Really? Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
It's so many great.
Failed disease. I'm usually 1 year off.
It is a troublesome curse that affects many. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Dan first.
I know I'm going to be wrong on this. I put 1969.
So close. Zaddeus.
Well, I am so far away. I put 1976.
That would have been Led Zeppelin 2, Dan.
Looking for 1971.
Yeah.
I knew it was in that part of the. I had a feeling it was close.
Yeah.
Alrighty,
Alright.
Jess.
Let's finish this round. All right, your final question, round 1, is in pop music. Featuring the Cataracts and Dev, what pop group released the hit Like a G6 in 2010?
Definitely a song that I danced to a lot in high school, but I would not dare dance to now.
One that I haven't heard of. I'm so unhip.
Probably for the better. Probably for the better.
Okay, good.
You're all right without it.
We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The pens are down. We will go to Zaddeus first.
I think it was Far East Movement.
That is absolutely correct for 1 point. Dan. Alrighty. After round 1, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody, but I have Zaddeus in the lead with a score of 3-2.
That is correct.
That is correct. And one person I did forget to mention in our pregame, our wonderful producer, the great Chris Clark. Chris, how did round 1 fare? And do we have any cool kids in the chat playing along?
That was awesome. It was cool. I'm here doing the live score 3-2. Nico's there. Nico's in the chat. Yo, Nico, you're awesome, man. It's great. This
Love
is
you,
fun.
Nico.
Awesome. Well, thank you for Nico and anybody else there in the chat who decides to hop in. All right, guys. Round 2 is going to work like this. Dan, since you are behind, I will get you to first pick between side A and side B.
All right. Because my last name begins with an A, I'm going to go with side A.
All right, side A. Mr. Zaddeus, since Dan has picked side A, you will get to pick from one of the 4 categories in side A. Each category will have 4 questions and are each worth 2 points. Though in each question, you do have the option to go to multiple choice. The question does then defer to a 1-point value. Stealing is available, so Dan, be at the ready in the event that Zaddeus misses. So, Zaddeus, Dan has picked side A for you. The categories are Eric Clapton, 70s, famous guitarists, and MTV Unplugged.
Famous guitarist Eric Clapton. What was the last 2 MTV Unplugged in?
Yeah, so there's Eric Clapton, 70s, famous guitarists, and MTV Unplugged.
Okay. Just because I'm gonna go with MTV Unplugged.
All right, MTV Unplugged. Jeremy, could you please give Mr. Zaddeus his questions, and
Okay.
I'll give you one.
All right. All right, Zaddeus, your first question in the category of MTV Unplugged. What music icon appeared on the show in 1991, later subtitling the album The Official Bootleg?
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Paul McCartney, B, Stevie Ray Vaughan, C, Elton John, or D, David Bowie?
I think it was there before. I'm gonna go with
5.
David Bowie.
That's incorrect. Dan for the steal.
I'll go with Stevie Ray Vaughan.
That's also incorrect. Sorry, guys. The answer was the great Paul McCartney. All right. Second question. On what song featured in Eric Clapton's Unplugged concert would you hear him tell a story of how he once lived the life of a millionaire?
I'm gonna go with multiple choice again.
Okay. Is it A, Sydney, B, Alberta, C, Lonely Stranger, or D, Nobody Knows You When You're Down and Out?
I'm gonna go with Lonely Stranger.
That is incorrect. I'm sorry. Dan for the steal. Say that again. I'm sorry.
E.
I still can't hear him. I'm sorry.
I believe you said D.
D? Okay.
Yeah.
That is correct for 1 point steal.
Or 1 point steal.
All right. All right. Next question, Zaddeus. What band accompanied Jay-Z on the 2001 recording of Unplugged,
Linkin Park.
selling over 600,000 copies?
Linkin Park.
That is incorrect based on what I have here. So I guess Dan for the steal.
All right, can you just repeat it, or is that a repeat? Do I have to repeat?
Yeah, that'll be one of your repeats.
Yes. What band accompanied Jay-Z on the 2001 recording of Unplugged, selling over 600,000 copies?
What band? I'm going to take a guess and say Coldplay.
No, sorry. I think Zaddeus was thinking of a different crossover,
Zaddeus was thinking of Collision Course, released later in the 2000s.
2003. Yeah, the actual answer is The Roots.
The Roots.
The Roots.
Oh wow.
Okay. Final question, Zaddeus. What female artist performed on what female artist performed an Unplugged show in LA in 2014, performing hits off of her album Bangers?
Miley Cyrus.
That is correct for 2 points.
Correct for 2 points. Alrighty. So after Zaddeus' portion of round 2, he does have a 2-point lead, 5-3. Dan getting the 1 point steal. We now go to Dan for his portion of round 2. The categories that you have to pick from are Eric Clapton, 70s, and famous guitarists.
Man, this was alluded to earlier, and I'm hoping I get some good luck with it. I'm going to go with 70s.
Yes.
All right, 70s. Miss Morgan, could you please ask Dan the questions from 70s?
Please don't hate me.
Alrighty. First question is, which album by Stevie Wonder has the songs Contusion, Pastime Paradise, and As?
Album. I'm going to have to go to multiple choice. I don't know albums.
Alrighty. Your options are A, Music of My Mind, B, Talking Book, C, Inner Visions, or D, Songs in the Key of Life.
I know one of these albums. Can you repeat the songs again?
Alrighty, it's Contusion, Pastime Paradise, and As.
I only really know one of these albums, and I'm just hoping that it's the obvious choice here. I'm going to go with D.
That is correct.
That is correct for a point.
Good pull, Dan.
For 1 point.
The greatest of all time.
Give me just a second.
All right, yeah, there is. Okay.
Alrighty, second question is, what influential art rock band from New York City had members Tom Verlaine, Richard Lloyd, and Billy Fika?
Fika, yeah. Billy Fika.
It's they played at the Whitty they made a movie of it. The bar.
5, 4, 3.
Sorry?
Well, you said multiple choice.
Okay. Your options are A, Steely Dan, B, The Plasmatics, C, Television, or D, Suicide.
Oh wow! Even if I would have guessed the other guess, I would have been wrong. So I'm glad I went to multiple choice. All right, can you repeat that question again?
That'll be your second repeat.
Alrighty. What influential art rock band from New York City had members Tom Verlaine, Richard Lloyd, and Billy Fika?
Well, I'll tell you, of all these bands, I only know one, and that's Steely Dan. So that's gonna be my guess.
That's incorrect. Zaddeus, you got anything?
Can you give me the answer choices again?
Alright, it's Steely Dan, The Plasmatics, Television, or Suicide.
Television.
That's correct for a 1-point steal.
Oh, great band, by the way.
Alrighty, question number 3. What Eagles song has the lyrics, "So oftentimes it happens when we live our lives in chains, and we never even know we had the key"?
Jeremy, it is so hard not to sing along to the song right now.
Oh man, that is a tough one not to sing to.
Yeah.
I know. I should know this. I should know this. Eagles. Oh God, I know a few of their songs.
We go 5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice, okay. Your options are A, Victim of Love, B, The Last Resort, C, Try and Love Again, or D, Already Gone.
Could you repeat the lyrics, whatever it was?
That's going to count as your final repeat.
Fine.
Okay.
All right. So oftentimes it happens when we live our lives in chains, and we never even know we had the key.
And then the choices?
The choices are A, Victim of Love, B, The Last Resort, C, Try and Love Again, or D, Already Gone.
B.
Sorry?
You said B.
You said
B
B.
as in boy.
All right, sorry. B is incorrect. Zaddeus?
Sounds like a bad experience one way or another. I'm gonna go with Already Gone.
That is correct.
Correct for a 1-point steal. Alrighty.
Alrighty. And the final question in 70s. Name the Deep Purple frontman who also performed the role of Jesus on the original album recording of Jesus Christ Superstar.
Well, I know Eric Clapton was in Deep Purple, wasn't he? Who else do I know that could have been in the band that could have played Jesus Christ Superstar? Was Eric Clapton Jesus Christ?
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm gonna go with Eric Clapton.
1.
No, I'm sorry.
That's incorrect.
Well, there is no way I can steal this one. Jesus Christ Superstar. Deep Purple. I really have no guess. I don't even
5, 4, 3.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty.
The answer was Ian Gillian.
Who was the singer on most of their big hits, Highway Star, Smoke on the Water. Yeah.
Smoke in the Water. Okay.
That was right. Eric Clapton.
I've heard that song before.
I don't believe Eric was ever in the band.
I know he wasn't.
He wasn't, no.
No.
Yeah, Richie Blackmore was their guitar player.
Alrighty, so going into round 3, Zaddeus maintaining his lead with a score of 7-4. Still not out of reach yet. Round 3, you guys, is going to work like this. Zaddeus, since you are in the lead, you're going to pick 3 numbers between 1 and 10. Each number that you pick, or the first number that you pick, will correspond to a 2-point question. The second number that you pick will correspond to a 4-point question. And the last number will be a 6-point question. Zaddeus, can you please give me 3 numbers between 1 and 10?
Between 1 and 10, where it begins. I'm going to go 2, 4, 7.
2, 4, and 7. And Mr. Dan Skip Allen, can you please give me 3 numbers that are not 2, 4, and 7?
I'll go with 1, 5, and 1, 5, and 9.
1, 5, and 9. Alrighty. Since you are behind, you'll be getting your 2-point question first. That you pick number 1 for your 2-point question. That's going to correspond to the category of Britney Spears. Jess, would you like to ask Dan his 2-point question?
Yeah, sure. I'll have him yell at me. All right. Let me scroll over. All right. Okay, your 2-point question in Britney Spears. Britney Spears was famously married to what backup dancer / rapper from 2004 to 2006?
I think the guy's name is Danny.
4, 3,
Yeah, Zaddeus is going
2,
nuts.
1.
Danny Motor? I don't know.
Incorrect. Zaddeus, do you have us?
Kevin Federline. Oh my God.
Kevin Federline.
Danny Motor is married to Julia Roberts.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty. So you went to number 5 for your 4-point question, and that is going to correspond to the category of modern music.
Oh.
Alrighty. I'll ask this question.
Okay.
All right, your 4-point question in modern music to take the lead and send it back to Zaddeus. Name all 3 artists on the remix of Despacito.
They're Mexican guys. How the hell am I going to know that? They had this damn song on The Voice this year, and it was a Mexican guy that was singing it. Freaking Mexican people. Despacito. How the hell am I going to know?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time. I'm really sorry.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? The fucking question.
I don't listen to that kind of music. I don't know.
The correct answer was Louis Fonsi, Daddy Yankee, and Canada's very own Justin Bieber.
Yeah, it was a big hit for Bieber, Dan.
Yes.
I don't listen to Justin Bieber music.
I know, buddy.
But I look like a 15-year-old girl or a 15-year-old boy. No.
Alrighty. So you went to number 9 for your 6-point question. This is going to be a little more in your wheelhouse in the category of Foo Fighters. Your 6-point question in the category of Foo Fighters to send it back to Zaddeus. What is the name of Foo Fighters' bassist?
Oh, the bass. I mean, I know the lead singer is David Grohl. I mean, but I don't know if that's the bassist or not. You know, it's a lead singer, so it can't be the bassist if it's not the lead singer. So
5.
I don't know the I don't know the bass player of the freaking band. I'll say David Grohl. What else?
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, it is Zaddeus Z-Man Smith. The correct answer that we were looking for was Nate Mendez. Alrighty, final score of 7-4. Zaddeus getting the impressive TKO win. Jeremy, would you like to go to our competitors and just get their thoughts after this intense match?
I will do that. Okay. Just a correction, it's Nate Mendel. Yeah. Just so no one else says it. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'll go to our winner tonight, Zaddeus. So third time's a charm, buddy. What are you thinking after that win tonight?
I'm glad I got the W. I am so curious to know what was behind category B in round 2, because round 2 could not have gone worse on my end. But luckily I got some steals on the other side, and I'm just happy to finally get a win in Jukebox. So looking forward to my next match, to tell you the truth. And it just comes down to categories and numbers, man.
Yeah, it does. And we're excited to have you get that win. Excited to see what you do next. Are there any competitors that you've seen that you might want to take on in this league?
Not yet. I need to build up my resume a little bit more in Jukebox, but I'm definitely interested in seeing how the upcoming matches and how the new format works out with other competitors.
Awesome. Yeah, well, we'll see you get another match, and then eventually, you can find that one player you really want to take on. Well,
yes,
congrats, Zaddeus, and fortunately, going to go over to our not winner tonight. I don't like to say loser; I say not winner. Dan, you gave it a good shot. You got some questions tonight, and then it just things kind of turned against you in rounds 2 and 3, but you gave it a great effort, Dan, and you provided us all a lot of humor. So how are you feeling tonight, buddy?
I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna if I get within punching distance of Chris Clark, he better look out. He's getting a blacked out. Throwing shade at me. I don't listen to that Justin Bieber crap and daddy. This is rock and roll man's music, a grown ass man music, not freaking little teeny bopper music. Chris Clark.
I think Chris might have just got a challenge.
I think we found Dan's next opponent in Chris's debut.
Yeah, you're gonna regret that, bro, man. Just low key.
You haven't been to Florida, Chris Clark. I'm coming for you.
Dan, I hope that if you get that match, I hope you bone up on your soundtracks and your musicals.
I'm kidding with Chris. Sorry, this music isn't my specialty. I just doing it for the fun of it.
We're always glad to have you. Questions went a little different. You would have had a much better night. It's just the way it goes sometimes. You're a great competitor, and like I said, you're one of the most entertaining guys that we can have, and I think it's always awesome to have you on, Dan. So, sorry it didn't go your way, but hopefully we'll get you back soon.
Hey, congrats,
Mike Zaddeus, it could be third time. Could be third time's a charm, just like Zaddeus.
It could be. This was a very entertaining match. Dan, unfortunately, getting the shit end of the stick in terms of luck, just pulling categories in round 3 where he couldn't even give a half-ass guess. I do feel bad because maybe if we put Dan, because although you harp on Mr. Clark for being a fan of the modern music, his favorite artist of all time is Meatloaf. So maybe, just maybe, if we do a classic rock match, maybe, just maybe,
I would be okay with that.
That would be awesome.
Hey, why couldn't you just ask me the lead singer of Foo Fighters? Why'd it have to be the bass player?
Because it was the 5 point. It was the high difficulty.
I'm joking. I was just
kidding. Alrighty. Before we do our plugs here, real quick, I want to go to Jess. Your thoughts on the match? You're obviously just you're giggling your little ass off. How do you feel?
Oh. It's so entertaining for me to watch Dan go full Boston. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And just for the record, Luis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee are Puerto Rican, not Mexican.
Yes.
All right, and Jeremy, your thoughts on the match? You have been in the squared circle many a time. How do you feel if you're in Dan's shoes?
Well, I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't have known those third round questions either. I mean, if I spin 2000s and stuff, I'm going to be in trouble too. So I feel his pain there. I feel bad because, again, Dan got some of my questions and got burned by them. It's like, it's not even my league and it's still happening. So I feel guilty, but no, it was a fun match. Zaddeus did great, and I'm just always glad to be here. And like I said, I love this league, and it's just fun to, come help out and be a part of it because what you guys do is so great.
Well, thank you very much. We're going to wrap up today's show. What a very fun setting. What a new format. We have all 6 people on at once. We're not bobbling in between cameras and whatnot. I could point here and look at Zaddeus. I could point down there, and there's Jess. It's like the Brady Bunch pretty well. We can just look up, look over, and say hi to Dan down there. Alrighty, so to our winner today, Zaddeus Z-Man Smith. Where can the heroes of the world find you, Ash?
You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at Zaddeus Smith. That's ZA2DEUS. Smith is the easy part. Or you can find me on Stardust doing TV movie reactions at Retribution Z.
Alrighty, and to our unfortunate loser today, Dan Skip Allen, where can the Jukebox Heroes of the world find you, Ash?
See, I would have known a country question if you would have asked about Mercy Me right there. I can only imagine Mercy Me.
It's a great song.
Yeah. Now, you can find me at Dan Skip Allen on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest, or at From the Fourth Row. Or if you like to read movie reviews, you can find my reviews at cinesportstalk.com. That's CINESPORTSTALK.com. Cinesportstalk.com.
Alrighty. To our co-host today, the Vicious Trial of Jessica Morgan. Where can the Jukebox Heroes of the world find you, Ash?
All right, you can find me all over Facebook and sometimes Twitter. There is an Instagram. You're not going to get any pictures off of it. You can also find me all over here helping Brooklyn out at Jukebox Trivia. You can also find me every once in a while over on Full Metal Media, doing a match or bullshitting about movies, whatever. You can also find me coming soon over on Multiplex Entertainment, where I will be running Movie Warzone for everybody.
All right, excellent to hear. And to the leader of Atomic Nation, Jeremy the Adam Adams, where can the Jukebox Heroes of the world find you?
You can find me at Jeremy Paul Adams on Facebook, Jeremy Paul Adams on YouTube. I'm one of the head content creators at Full Metal Media, which Jessica mentioned. We do movie trivia and also movie talk over there. And I'm also the head question writer for one of the leagues on Worldwide Movie Games, which has multiple types of movie competitions that you can check out.
Alrighty, and to our wonderful producer today, the guy being oh so patient this evening, Chris Clark, where can the Jukebox Heroes of the world find you? You
can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Chris Clark 8788. Those numbers mean nothing. You can also find me on YouTube at Take 3 Productions, where I host a musical podcast called Suddenly Soundtracks. This week is gonna be next week on Wednesday will be Dreamgirls with Paul Wolf, so make sure you check that out. And on Saturdays, I produce the Schmodown, run down the official after show for the Schmodown. Bada bing, bada boom.
Awesome. And last but definitely not least, I'm the Black Lantern, Brooklyn Vale. Thanks for tuning in, guys, to Jukebox Trivia. If you like this video, be sure to comment, subscribe. If you think that you can beat Zaddeus or Dan, hop into the Facebook page, Jukebox Trivia, and challenge one of these guys to a match or any match, and we'll try and get you in as soon as we can. Once again, I want to thank Zaddeus, Jeremy, Dan, Jess, and Chris for tuning in. Here to check us out every Monday, where we'll be going live. And next week, especially being at the end of the month, we're going to be doing our jukebox playlist of metal vocalists that'll be led by our champion, Luca Hochdahl Madden. For everybody today, my name is Brooklyn Vale. Cheers, and as always, guys, drive safely.